Hi, I'm Andre Faust. I'm down here at McGowan's Corner. I think that's what it's called. Down in Majorville. The river is receding. In Fredericton it is around 7.294, 7.3, somewheres around that. But here would be down in the 6 range somewheres, or maybe cutting close to the 7 meter range. And as you can see from in behind, there's some flooding. Just a drop of water, actually not a drop of water, a lot of water. Now I do have a wind that's running pretty strong. It always seems to be the case when I get out these days to get these shots. The wind always seems to be working against my favor. I'm going to come up a little closer to the camera so that way there the wind doesn't drown me out through the microphone. Anyway, the objective for me today is that I'm going to try to get some footage as the river is receding. And for those who are just turning on and don't know New Brunswick, I'm talking about the St. John River. The St. John River runs about 700 and some kilometers. It starts in the state of Maine and cuts its way across New Brunswick and ends up at the Reversing Falls in St. John. So enough about that. So I'm going to fire up the old drone and we'll see what we can get. So here we go. Hi, I'm Andre Faust and I'm back again, but this time with not the greatest news that I would have liked to have brought. I didn't get any footage down at McGowan's Corner, and the reasons was quite simple. My DJI, it was geofenced by the airport, so it wouldn't let me take off. So I thought I could get around it by using my Hubsan 109S, because it doesn't have that kind of technology. But something that I didn't take into consideration. The last time I used that particular drone was when there was very quiet, hardly any motions in the wind, and I used a Tri-Prop instead of a Bi-Prop. And anyway, I was recording on my onometer winds of 25 kilometers. And anyway, I launched it and I was having a hard time trying to control it, and I knew where the problem was. It was within the blades. Anyway, I brought it back to do a landing. I was recording all the time, and anyway, the wind pushed it, and I wasn't quick enough in my response to get it away from this tree, and it caught this tree, and it happens to be a tree that was just over the water. I could hear the blades hitting the branches, and she just went chunk, 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 splash. However, the good side is that when the water goes down, the drone is retrievable, and I'll give some information on for whoever finds it, if I don't get to it first, when the water levels drop, how they can get it to me. So instead, what I went and did, because I had set this time up for video footages, I went back into Barker's Point, Pine Grove Trailer Park. I took some shots around there, and then I went up into Marysville and took some shots around there, and I went down under the greens. And yes, Charles, they still don't have your porta potty. Boys, you got to get on that. Anyway, so this video is going to have a bit of a modification to it. It is not going to be about McGowan's Corner. It'll be about the other areas that I just mentioned. So okay, let's get this thing rolling.